When the controversial filmmaker Sir Leslie Quint arrived in Hollywood in 1955, his reputation preceded him. But just as Hollywood was unsure about Leslie, he was initially unsure about Hollywood.
Well, I was struck about how small Hollywood was. You know, it was so quaint, so parochial. But then I met up with a few producers and casting directors, and I soon fell in love with Hollywood, the palm trees, the razzmatazz, and of course the pool parties.
As he had done in London, Leslie began to ingratiate himself with the Hollywood glitterati. In 1956, he even made the bold step of marrying Marilyn Monroe.
Well, I secretly married Marilyn, much to the chagrin of Arthur Miller, who was under the impression he was married to her at the same time. And, well, we had some pretty stern words.
The talk of the town in 1957, Leslie made his first film for an American studio. The Thug was a gritty biker movie about a petulant teen who liked to intimidate people on his motorbike.
Well, The Thug was a complicated piece. I felt I had a bond with young people, and I wanted to capture their energy.
Critics rounded upon the excessive violence, particularly a 15-minute scene in which the thug batters a nun.
Sister Mary O'Reilly was very obliging in that scene. I remember visiting her in hospital after the beating, and I think she was very proud of the work she'd done for me. I only wish she'd survived the night.
Leslie's next film would be disastrous. Dwarf Farm, his ambitious adaptation of George Orwell's Animal Farm, was met with, at best, derision.
Well, I can't understand the plight of pigs. I've never been one. But I can understand the plight of the little man. And I thought the best way to translate this onto screen would be literally, which is why I chose to use midgets.
Audiences were appalled, and the film was withdrawn after only 3 days.
Looking back, admittedly, I shouldn't have really turned Orwell's classic into a B-movie horror. But those midgets were really quite sinister.
Increasingly isolated, Leslie's life began to spiral out of control.
Of course, what nobody tells you is how delicious neat gin is. I mean, you simply can't have one glass. You simply can't.
There were even rumors of an affair with a leading man.
No, I did not. I emphatically deny that. I did not have any homosexual affairs while I was in Hollywood.
Besmirched by the press, in 1963 he packed his bags.
Although I had no idea what was waiting for me when I was to return back to London, I knew I could handle whatever it was they were going to throw at me.